Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to dive into your June monthly reading, Sagittarius, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and join my community if you like my style of reading and you resonate with me. If you haven't already, I would love to have you here. As always, take what resonates for you, Sagittarius, and take a look at your other placements in your chart for a full picture of June. All right, let's see what wants to come through for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy, we're going to pull some energy and then we are going to pull some tarot. All right. Sagittarius for June. Ooh, you are on fire with your intuition in June, it looks like. We've got the Goddess of the Moon card here. Today is the new moon in Gemini. So if you're seeing this when it's recorded, you're probably feeling the moon and the intuition that, your intuition is on fire. We are in a very intuitive time, so you may be receiving dreams, you may be receiving visions, you may be receiving lots of channeled messages, and you may be, wow, your intuition is on point. I just keep wanting to say that. So you also may be very connected to the moon. So the moon cycles, maybe you're somebody who's very connected to the moon cycles. Let that be a confirmation if it fits, okay? But what I'm seeing here is that you are very, very in your intuition powers right now, your psychic powers, but also receiving a lot of downloads. So pay attention to those dreams. Pay attention to those daydreams, night dreams, any visions that you have. You may be getting glimpses of the future, especially if you have any Gemini in your chart. You may be getting glimpses of your future in the prophetic type of dreams, okay? So appreciation. I want to pull some more cards on this and get some more energy, but I feel like maybe you are in such a good space, Sagittarius, and you're feeling a lot of appreciation, a lot of gratitude for the things in your life. And if not, if you're currently waiting for something to unfold and you're getting caught up in the waiting game and maybe frustration around that, this can be guidance for you to really look at the things that are going right in your life, look at the things that you can feel genuine love and appreciation for that are currently in your life while you're waiting for things to unfold. But you're literally in your intuitive, you're receiving a lot of intuition, you're receiving a lot of guidance. And you may already know, and you may already be feeling that, really feeling gratitude for all the things in your life that are going right. This is what I like to say, the things that are going right. What's happening here is she's in the middle of a briar bush and they have thorns and she's worried about them either ripping her dress or hurting her, So instead of focusing on what's going on around her and what could happen or could go wrong, she's choosing to focus on what she finds very beautiful. And she can really get, just feeling that gratitude for the one thing that she finds going right in her scenario. She loves the flowers. She loves how they smell. She loves how they look. She loves the color. She loves just picking flowers, maybe she just loves flowers. But anyway, she's focusing on the one thing that's going right. And sometimes that's where you have to start, is if there's so much going on around you, there's at least one thing in your day that you can focus love and appreciation and genuine gratitude feelings for. Something that's going right, whether that's a cup of coffee in the morning or a hot shower or something like that. Just focusing and being genuinely grateful for that attracts in more to be grateful for. So I'm going to pull some more cards and see what else wants to come through. But you may be in this energy of just really feeling grateful for everything that you have in your life, or you may be being guided to focus on something that's going right because you feel like maybe everything else is not going right at this time. So let me know in the comments below, which one are you? And I have this door to personal healing and happiness and the cornucopia card. Oh my gosh. And the community card. Sagittarius, you're about. Actually, you know what? When I was preparing for this reading, I literally saw this card in my mind. And I completely forgot about it until just right now. And I saw myself telling you, so I was having some sort of a, premonition, Sagittarius, because I literally saw this card coming out for you and saw myself tell you, wow, I can't even talk. Sagittarius, you have some sort of prayer being answered here. You have some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for you this month. You've got a wish being fulfilled. All right, so we have a surprise here. We have good news. This is much like the Three of Cups. This is something like good news that you're going to be celebrating. There's some sort of celebration taking place here in June with the people that are like your family. Either your family or your best friends or people who you call family. You're going to be celebrating some sort of good news. You're going to be celebrating some sort of, special prayer being answered or a wish being fulfilled from the universe. The universe is doing something for you this month that is big. And maybe you've been waiting and you're just like, okay, I got to focus on gratitude right now because gratitude actually opens the door for more things to be grateful for. But I see you stepping through some sort of portal maybe even today. It's the 6-6 portal, right? Into your 10 of Cups on the other side. Because I see the rainbow and it always talks to me about 10 of Cups. But the door to personal healing and happiness is open. And you, it looks like, are stepping through. Because you've got some sort of wish fulfillment or some sort of prayer being answered here. And I'm sure it's going to make you pretty happy, right? Wow, I love these cards also. It's you're going to be celebrating something this month, okay? What is it? You're traveling through a portal, so you've got something changing this month. Abundance, wish fulfillment. But I feel like you feel it's coming. I feel like you know it. It's something that you know intuitively. All right, tell us more about this. What is going on for Sagittarius in June? We already have a card. Oh, a King of Cups. Five of Swords. Three of Swords. Together, that's the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're going to get some sort of clarity around a love situation maybe this month. Or, you may be overthinking something. This is why the gratitude card came out, because there's a little bit of overthinking, a little bit of frustration. I'm getting more frustration than like hurts from this card. And the two together, like I said, that's the Eight of Swords. This is your overthinking. It's an illusion, The Eight of Swords is an illusion. It's you're thinking that you're stuck. You're thinking that nothing's going to happen. You're thinking that, something is not quite what it seems. I've also got the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck and Justice, okay, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, so it kind of looks like a connection to me. Either that or you're receiving some sort of clarity, some sort of truth about a connection in your life. We had the community card. Now it could be a friendship or a family connection. It could be a love connection. There's somebody here with a lot of feelings. So I feel like you may be having some sort of clarity around your feelings about a certain situation or person. I feel like perhaps too, whatever you're overthinking. Okay. Weird. Pardon me. Sagittarius. Apparently one of my cards just ripped. Maybe you're feeling like there's some sort of a rip or a tear in a connection or between you and somebody else, and you are overthinking it. Maybe you think that it's actually something different, and you're going to get the truth about this situation. But I feel like your intuition is already telling you, but you may be like trying to talk yourself out of it, or there's some overthinking going on. But I definitely see some justice here. I see integrity and truth. I see some truth coming out. And I see some sort of connection here. And it looks to me like a romantic connection. So let's get some more cards and see what the heck is going on here with this overthinking. And, you know, find something to be grateful for in the process while you are waiting for this truth to come out. Because there's balance here. There's, you know, the Justice and the Six of Pentacles. There's balance here. Overthinking, that's not balance. So whatever you're overthinking about, whatever this is, it has to do with people, it looks like, because, you know, we've got two people here. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. But, boy, could be a legal situation. And it's coming, there's fairness here. A legal situation going in your favor. There's like balance being restored. Maybe balance being restored in a connection, balance being restored in a family, balance being restored in some area of your life where you are out of balance or overthinking a situation. There's literally balance being restored. Okay, but I also am getting the energy of this is not what you think. Yeah, look, balance is being restored in a situation, but you have a happy outcome. A very, very happy outcome here. Yeah, we've also got the Six of Wands. This is very happy outcome. It's a successful outcome. I feel like you've had to really stand up for yourself. Maybe this is a situation that's happening, unfolding as we speak in June, where you are literally standing up for yourself, fighting for something you believe in, and you literally get the success, you get the victory over it. But I feel like you could be fighting. So for some of you, you could be fighting for yourself or feeling like you've got to defend yourself. And you could be, you know, fighting for what you believe in or fighting for your boundaries, anything like that. You get the victory. Also, I'm getting that there's some sort of a legal situation that's going in your favor. And with the Temperance in the heart of the spread, it's like you've had to have a lot of patience. So you could be overthinking a situation, perhaps even a connection, because the angel is, you know, mixing the Two of Cups together here. And you've got the King and the Queen of Cups here. So this could be about a connection that you didn't know where you stood, or you've been waiting for a long time for some sort of truth to be revealed, maybe about their feelings. You've been maybe waiting a long time for this connection to come together. You've got a beautiful unfolding here with the Temperance card, though. It's like it's in the hands of the divine. This is all about divine timing, you know, but I feel like you have an intuitive connection. You have an intuitive knowing about this already. But I wonder if you're questioning that because of maybe how long it's taking to unfold, or if it's a legal situation. Your mind is telling you something and your intuition is telling you something. So listen to your intuition, because you're on point. You're on point for real. But you've got a good outcome. You've got the yes card, the big fat yes, you know. You've got everything coming into balance, the right balance. Everything is coming into right balance, and you've got some sort of wish being granted to you this month. And I feel like it comes with this balance, and it comes with this truth that's coming out. You also got love here. Somebody has a love situation. Maybe love is what you're asking for. Maybe love is the prayer that is being answered. I feel like you've had to walk away from something, in your recent past, you've had to walk away from something, and this could be a way of thinking. Maybe you've been working on your thinking, but this is emotional, so I feel like you're thinking, if you're overthinking and stressing about a situation, maybe you're working through some of those feelings, and you're literally turning your back on feeling those triggers, the way of thinking that may trigger feelings that you don't want to feel. Such as, and I'm not saying anything like, not acknowledging your feelings or brushing anything under the rug. What I'm feeling, or what I'm saying here, is that, if we're overthinking, because there's something here that you're not seeing clearly. I feel like you're stressed about something, or you're overthinking, or you're thinking that it's something that it's actually not, and you're going to get the truth of that situation. And so what I'm saying here with this card is letting go of those feelings that you don't want to feel. Like, stressing about a situation doesn't make you feel good. So you're saying, nope, I'm not doing that. Does that make sense? You're like, I'm turning my back on this. I'm going to think positive. I'm going to think about what I want, because he's actually going towards the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So I'm going to think about what I want instead of think about the things that could go wrong, or an outcome that may or may not happen. I'm not going to think about that anymore. I'm going to think about exactly what I want. Everything is working out for me. This situation is really working out in my favor. Tell yourself things like that. Turn your back on any sort of emotions and thoughts that are negative, because it doesn't help. And you don't want to attract what's not, you don't want to attract what you don't want. With that appreciation card in the beginning, she could choose to focus on what she thinks is going wrong in her scenario. I may or may not get hurt. I may or may not rip my dress, but I'm going to choose to focus on what is going right, and that's this beautiful bunch of flowers that I have in front of me right now. That's what I'm talking about. Turn your back on those negative emotions and think about what could go right, because what I'm seeing here is that something is going right, and you are being granted some sort of a wish. It's your big fat yes. But you had to learn patience, which for a Sagittarius is always fun, right? And I mean, you could have love coming in, and this may be what you've been waiting for, but you have victory over whatever it is that you are worried about and stressing over or overthinking. Or maybe you're feeling like you've had to stand up for yourself in some way, and you're worried about what would happen on the other side of that, but you got the victory. You've got the victory. You've got the sun. You've got balance. You've got justice. Look, I'm telling you, get out of your head, Sag. Get out of your head. Did I say that in the last reading too? I feel like I did. Get out of your head. You're doubting. You're doubting something. The universe is about to bless your socks off, all right? Answer a prayer and give you some sort of blessing. So let's get out of your head. See, this is why we love tarot, so that you can know what's happening ahead of time. You heard it here first. This is going in your favor. Oh, and I just found where that card that ripped. So now I'm always going to know it's the Page of Cups. You may have an apology coming in. Here's your apology. Here's your good emotions, focusing on what's going right. But this is something new, so I feel like this is an apology. So you may be stressing over a situation with somebody else that maybe you had a disagreement with or something, and they're coming in with an apology. I've also got the Page of Wands and the Judgment card. There's major change happening here. I feel like this all happened for a reason, to teach you some sort of lesson in patience, perhaps. But you've got a now we have an Emperor. You've got a brand new beginning here of some kind, all right? A brand new beginning, an apology, you learning that you didn't have to stress, You may have been overthinking and worried about an outcome, but you actually have a good outcome here, and it puts you in this position of you got a brand new beginning. What is this page of wands? Ooh, the Fool and the Four of Cups. Huh. I am thinking that this is all about a connection. I've got an Emperor here, and the... My cards always love to finish my sentences for me. We've got some very powerful energy here of change, stability, things coming together, divine alignment. Whether it's a connection or a situation in your life, divine alignment is taking place. And I feel like you felt before like you're doing all the giving in a situation. This could be like a misunderstanding or something where you feel like you're giving all, and you're feeling like maybe the other person is not, or maybe you have several people that in your life where you feel like you are doing all of the, maybe you're over giving a little bit, Sag, and receiving very little because this person is like, no, with kind of a snappy attitude. No. See them? They have an attitude. So you're having to learn patience, and you're having to learn how to just focus on you and trust the universe has got you. Trust the universe is opening doors, giving you opportunities. You've got some sort of blessing coming in, and you've got some sort of truth and justice that's coming in. That's going to tell you that the situation was not what you think, but maybe you felt like you were doing all the giving in a situation, maybe in your family, maybe in your friend circle, maybe with somebody in particular, and they apologize. And it literally sets you on a path of this new beginning. You're like starting over with this person, going in a different direction because they apologized. That's that truth. Whether it's an apology or something different, it's the truth coming out. And it sets you on a new path. But it also is like, it's putting you in this place of, it's like you learned a lesson through this, and you're in your higher version of yourself now. You're stepping up, and or so are they. Because there's a divine change taking place here. And it's got to do with this Hierophant card, which I call my God card. It's like a very, very important situation in your life, or an important lesson that you've had to learn to up-level in your life as a person and prepare you for this new journey that you're going to be on. So I feel like it's wiping the slate clean, whether it's with another person or it's just you in general. Whatever this truth that comes in, it's bringing you back into balance. It's bringing the situation back into balance. It's putting you on a path of a new beginning that's leading you to your happiness, which is also some sort of wish being granted or a prayer being answered for you. So it's like, I feel like you're thinking that there's going to be some sort of negative conclusion out of this. But what happens is, not only is it going to go in your favor, but it's like way better than you think. Because the universe is blessing you. And it could very well be a connection in your life. Because these can talk about it. This is a divine partner and union. But this can also be you up-leveling to your highest version of yourself through all of what you learned in this situation. In June, it's like it's unfolding so much for you. Balance, stability, truth, justice, balance, justice. You're up-leveling. You're in a place of authority. It's putting you in a seat of authority. But it's also something that's going to make you very, very happy. I wish I could be more specific because I am feeling several things here, but you definitely have love. You've definitely got some sort of success. You've definitely got some sort of promotion. You've definitely got some sort of prayer being answered that's going to make you really happy. I feel like you're absolutely not happy about a situation right now, but that's going to turn around because I feel like it's your mind is telling you something that's really not happening. I feel like you're overthinking a situation. Have confidence. Have confidence in yourself because you've got the best outcome. You've got the best outcome. Have strength, have courage, have confidence. Trust. Trust. Have confidence in the universe that you are being blessed with something that is a prayer answered and some sort of good news and blessing coming in that you're going to be celebrating. That's the 1111 card. It's marriage. It's new home. I mean, and we've also got the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. There's money involved here as well. There's the 10 of Cups. You're magnetic. You're attractive. You're successful. You've got a successful outcome here. You're on the throne. You're in your power. You've got exactly what you want, is what I'm feeling. Like a very, very successful outcome. Lots of love, lots of balance, lots of truth, lots of celebrating, and lots of saying, oh my gosh, I overthought for nothing. Sagittarius. Your big fat yes is coming. Get ready. No more overthinking. Expect the best. Okay? Comment below and let me know how this fit for you and who I'm reading for because it's quite a reading. June looks good for you, Sag. Let me know how it fits for you. If you care to share, you know I always want to hear. Also hit that like button on the way out if you don't mind, and I will see you in the next reading.